So, looking at this, it's this is an interesting one, Trace. I think I'm going to be a big fan. Lowest deaths per round in the game is held by Jame. I think that really isn't much of a surprise. But second place is K-Serato, just behind. And that is all while being the top-rated player for KAST out of anyone in the world right now. Naf up here in the heavens, and he's looking for players that might just come his way. FURIA trying to close the distance. Yuri will dome a Liege, but Naf is still a question mark, and he's played this well. But misses the timing, missing his chance, and there's K-Serato coming in with that kill.
This is something that's so exciting about these NA online matches as well. It's like, you know, it's just so many aim fights, so many battles, and FURIA, they're all over the place, man. They're in B right now. Stewie is trying to deal with them. He's been spotted and tagged, and he's going to look to the windows instead. Twist is spotting them go heaven. He knows FURIA are both lower and upper. This is a mixed-up round right now. Where's that bomb going, though? Twist is going to spot it. He gets dinked by Henny, who can wrap the top site, and that's surely where this is going to end up. Stewie has killed the man down below, and K-Serato coming in from the heavens.
Yeah, he's going to drop it right onto Twist. K-Serato and Henny are going to get this bomb planted in the upper site. Retake's going to come in at a Fury's pace from the side of Liquid. They already want to get in the fight. They do not want to give any time, any chance for Fury to set up for the post plan. Stewie to K. Ringing the bells of K-Serato and Henny. It's done, done deal. Liquid are going to...
Smoke on down toward the squeaky door, and that's allowed Art to slip his way into the back line. Stewie arrived just a second too late, although I think it looked like he caught a glimpse of Art, right? And yeah, he seemed aware. He was hunting it down, but the kill didn't present itself. And now K-Serato arriving up here at the upper site.
Man.
Art comes in with a kill onto Naf, and it's only a Liege left. This force buy from FURIA yields some fantastic results almost immediately. K-Serato out through Squeaky, fast play, and into the clutches of Twists they go. The maws of the beast still open for more, but Vinny goes in. Has managed to get the trade, but in the blink of an eye, it's all onto Henny, and Naf makes quick work of him as well.
This force from FURIA leaves them with very little past those three rifles. Mac 10 on Art and K-Serato on the Deke. They're going to go back in towards the lobby and look for some fights out. Henny and Vinny both lining up Krieg and AK kills into the A site, and now things get dangerous for Liquid again.
Oh, Naf trying to stay away from the molly. Now Twist's here, playing this bait and switch with Naf, but Vinny is wised up to it. Deals with Naf at least, but not quite able to overcome Twist in the bomb site. Henny jiggling on this corner. Twist actually re-aggressing. Now Henny sees it. That opens up the double peek from main, and Stewie tries to land the spray transfer, but to no avail.
Putting Liquid in a precarious position. Another topside rush, and this is the perfect round for it. Liquid do not have the weaponry to stop this. No utility, no guns, pistols, as Twist loses his life. Nitro does trade. The AWP can come in on rotation, but Naf missed a shot. Somehow, some way, Liquid are in an advantage, and FURIA are actually going to bail out of the A site. That leaves Kriegs at the feet of Liquid, and they will pick them up.
Yes, they will. Stewie might be gifted a present here with Vinny creeping into the ramp room. Stewie, Vinny neck and neck. It's such a weird exchange right there. Stewie obviously probably clicking that mouse wheel, and it just certainly gave him that jump that he did not want.
Oh, that's a dink from Nitro through the little metal window frame, and it's going to put Henny on 20. Vinny will make up for it, getting that kill with the molly. He's burning him alive, and another one on the site will change the position of Plant. Henny somehow killing Nav on 2 points of health, and now he can stick the bomb as well. A Liege on the wrap.
And look how low they are. Vinny and Henny. There's the first kill from Liege, opening the door. Looks for Henny. Henny on just one hit. He didn't even take all those bullets. 9 rounds in. Let's take a look at what your setup looks like. Maybe we'll review it during the the next eco round for one of these teams. Hashtag EPL. ESL Pro League, rather. Big spray from Stewie from the ramp. And they're all going to be there. Naf's going to try to get involved too with his AWP. And Stewie holding him at bay. Team up here. Almost a weird sort of wall bang. Naf really could have hurt some feelings with that one. Questionable moves here, but I'll take it nonetheless. Sort of like the moves here that FURIA are going to have to display to get inside of one of these bomb sites, Harry.
That's not the first time he's done that.
No, it might not be the last. Art's gotten out behind the vent once again. He's been doing this time and time again for FURIA. And he find anything from it? You got to stay out the way of these bullets from Twist. He goes in for the repeat. Art thought he would catch him by surprise, but Twist is the one doling out surprises right now. To the maws of something this terrifying, and that's just the Creed, let alone the man wielding it. Stewie actually gets dinked there on the first peak, goes back in for a bit more.
Would be very wondersome to see what they do.
Oh, they've used that before.
There we go.
Oh, well, a fast they play. We don't need the slow motion sound effects. We might need the sped up sound effects, Trace, as they go running actually away from the squeaky door, and it's back towards this ramp room. Stewie, Naf tries to play with fire, and when that happens, you do get burned. He gets brought down to 47. Over on the tally, ramp room gained, but this is a weird round because Lobby doesn't belong to Furia. No. Queserato, not to know that, pushing on in, could actually catch both of these players. Oh, instead it's the bomb drop. Nitro's mopped up Henny, and this round now has gotten out of Furia's hands. It was looking good. Art and Vinny have got to do the damage, and right now they are doing exactly that. They get 2 kills in a matter of seconds to make this round look doable.
Yeah, lost to the half, all to play for here. The bomb's been given up by Liquid. They would rather wrap back round the ramp, and Naf has done exactly that, but players coming from both sides. Oh dear, it's going to be timing. Vinny catches it. Bomb plant is allowed. Twist is going to hear it. He's got to sneak on this rotate. He doesn't want them to hear where he's coming from. But this is still going to be a ridiculously hard clutch regardless. 1 flash, a kit. They have a molly and a flash, and an orb holding the line. Vinny is going to be making first contact towards the heaven, and that Molotov is perfectly timed. Twist, he's probably just got to go through it. Tick-tock.
Yeah, he waited for the molly to fade, now picking up the pace, and Art is there to remove him, gets that trade and secures the 5-10 half for Furia. Yeah, this looks like a fast play. Vinny's got those dual Berettas for on top of Hart. Let's see the duel he's delivering. 2 guns is better than 1, and that's what Furia are teaching Team Liquid the hard way. It's only Nitro left. He's gotten down through the vents, but now he realizes, oh, I don't have the bomb. This is Counter-Strike, right? These are the moments I don't think anyone's going to forget anytime soon. Oh, just...
No one has spotted that for sure. They are watching down lower, at least. Queserato with the first contact to kill and a half. Twist gets away with his life, and Liquid will run wild down towards his B site. Art, he's had a great game, and he needs to keep that up with the orb. They are already out, and he's not ready for them to be so deep. 2 players in the site, the third on the lurk, and Elige does find value from that secret position, taking down Vinny on rotation. Leaves 2 men for the retake.
Yeah, smoke dissipating there towards ramp, and he's going to try to get some headway into the site with the bomb planted in the open. He's going to be joining him from the same avenue of approach. They're going to nade back Silo. That's not going to do a lick of damage. But that Molotov will do it to him. It might even remove him in the round. Twist falls. They've had a second change of heart here. They look like they want to go back and punish Liquid a little bit more, and they're going to do just that. How's this gotten to this point, Harry?
Oh, Nitro could have had that round done and dusted there if he takes Yuri off the bomb. Concoctions also sometimes the way that it's drawn, but
words are just things.
Twist doubling down, and he will.
Trace is having a break. I don't think it's that funny. I don't know what I did wrong, but you know. I guess
it's that Geordie accent that really, I think, caught you there.
Geordie, yeah. I'm known for my Geordie accent.
Well, this one has gone well for the side of Liquid. They didn't invest too terribly much. Several grenades and 2 rifles in this round.
It's okay, Trace. You East Coasters will laugh at anything.
2 players up here in heaven. Oh, they weren't going to go for it at first, but then I think Henny decided he was just going to line this flash up, try and force Naf out. Naf has a smoke. He came prepared. He extinguishes the fire and the flames, now brings some heat of his own. Henny falls into the crossfire and brings both players down so low, but it's not enough. Liquid will find their first T-side round.
Bomb plants, all that goodness. How will round 25 go, though?
Yeah, I mean, this is the problem, right, Trace, is that the money over on the Furia side, it's that dreaded scenario that you hate to find yourself in, where you're having to just, either you force buy here, right? You put together something vaguely decent, but it's not really going to have all the bells and whistles you need. or you give up 15, or at least you come into this round, right, with a buy that shouldn't compare to that of Team Liquid, and that's exactly what FURIA have done. Now, more likely than not, this means 15 rounds goes the way of Liquid, and if that's the case, you're playing for OT. Your back is against the wall on the FURIA side, and that there is a huge first kill to give away. Art gets caught retreating from outside over towards Hell. Elige's position was an unknown entity to FURIA. He's looking to go one step further. It is just kills across the board coming in for Liquid.
Oh.
Good grief.
Even then, they're competing for OT. Elige gets a huge bit of information there. He spots Henny crossing into Secret. This AWP, this double AWP hold towards outside was a real, or was meant to be the real difference maker in this round. And now Elige knows everything. And having that bit of info has allowed him to carve a path and catch Art off guard. Henny now likely believes this position won't be anticipated, and that could not be further from the truth. Elige with a double, and that leaves just 3 players standing for FURIA. Henny and Art have to watch from beyond the grave, as this first map's life is now in the hands of their teammates.
Oh, wait, did that smoke rebound off the wall or the other grenade? I don't even know, but it didn't land. Getting out in the ramp room, Stewie and Twist with big entries. It's Vinny alone, and he's got to drop down lower. That's where Liquid are headed. The bomb is a little late, but Vinny, he's early. He's right before the boys, and he's going to take the first man down. The repeats back in, he gets the info, a chance, and Stewie takes it away. Does not give him another opportunity. It's Liquid on the board, on the cards, and taking Nuke in the first map of this series.
Formerly known as an angel push. Twist taking a look there from the middle ditch. How does he stay alive? Twist just barely gets out of there with 53 HP. And now a lot of pressure is being put on Banana.
Yeah, flash in. Oh, Stewie, he gets the entry. Henny's still here. He's blinded back and he's pushed towards the ruins. FURIA was trying to send an early rotate into this site, and that is Art. He's coming through a smoke. Will decide against it, committing to being inside of ruins instead as Liquid take B. It's going to be a hard retake to get back in for FURIA. 3 in through the choke point. Twist is lining up kills with the Glock. Nitro trades 1-for-1. Queserato has been supporting this entire time.
Yeah, now just Elige and Stewie left. Half the time ticked off of this bomb. Stewie removes Yuri. Queserato gets put down as well. And Team Liquid, they're going to go 1-0 up. The pistol round locked on in here.
Just a smoke to keep them at bay for the time being. Here we go. Fleur-de-lis smokes. Vinny catches the pass, fumbles, backs off. Meanwhile, Alicia ran straight through. That news is not going to be traveling well.
Oh my good lord. Vinny and Henny, they get it done with the Deagles. They have done all FURIA could have hoped for in this round. Yuri and Art have got a fighting chance now as they head in towards Banana for this retake. Double Galil on Elige and Naf to try and hold down the bomb site. Naf playing in the pit. This position's a bit of a double-edged sword, because now that they know he's here, they can double peek this. They can try and deal with him, and that's where Elige's flash has helped out massively, but not enough, perhaps. Yuri, 1v1, spotted, and just about dealt with. Elige and Naf keep that in their hands, and Liquid will take a third round, but the Deagles get away with a hell of a lot.
Keep giving it up that way. However, Art getting teased by Twist.
Did he see the barrel? I'm trying to work it out. I feel like he did.
Yeah. There was just the tip of that one, not able to capitalize, although now he is emerging from his little hidey hole, but he only gets himself 1 kill. Queserato in the meantime. Oh, there's the lineup. Stewie and Nitro, they get the full brunt of that AWP shot. Elige comes in with 1, but he needs to get a bit more done here over in top mid. There is still Twists. Now there is no Twists, and there's no Elige either. All the kills come in for FURIA. This AWP in the hands of Queserato finds itself 3.
That's a lot of O's.
Oh.
And that's a lot of no's.
Oh, there's too many O's right now. Elige takes down 3 over here in middle. And yeah, I mean, as the 1s and 0s come on in, this round goes the way of Liquid. It's just going to be the save for Vinny and Henny.
Players in B, standard setup for Furia, both inside of the site though. That could create complications. Molly on this position, smoke landed by Furia. They cut it off. They don't let Vinny get forced out of position. He can get a kill before he drops off. The AWP is here as well. Henny going wide and buying time for the rotates. 13 seconds. Vinny out with a flashbang. This utility is impeccable from Furia. Those rotations, throwing the flashbangs to set the 2 men up inside of the site, and they will find all the kills required to put Furia on a 4th.
So now we're looking at a 5 out of 6 for that conversion, or at least that statistic that we were looking at. One thing I'm looking for is Twist to step back up like we have saw him previously in this series. He was laying waste. Maybe he's trying to play with his index on. Don't even know if that's possible, but it could be cool.
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. I think there's like a plugin that lets you play non-VR games in VR. But it's not really in VR. Like, it's like having a mouse and keyboard, but wherever you turn your head, you look. And I feel like that would be very disorientating.
Yeah, I couldn't handle that. That's too much.
Fast flicking, breaking your neck in the process.
maybe that's the future, though. Well, you know, maybe it definitely
breaking
is.
your neck?
No. Maybe that's in my future. Who knows?
Well then, guys.
Anything is possible here at the Pro League. Anything.
That's right. Now we're seeing the seesaw effect here from Liquid again. They do have a little bit of utility to work with, some smokes. 4 of them to be exact, make it just...
Over on this CT side, they are totally good looking at the future. Liquid not in that same boat, and they are jealous of those on board. Henny runs through a barrage of bullets, a hail of fire, and still puts up a kill down towards Banana. Man advantage taken for Furia.
It can't continue. The smokes, the wall down here for Liquid, and Furia, they're going to have to pay for it. Yuri hiding in the pit right now, trying to dodge inside of the smokes. Art dropping one of his own, delays his push from Liquid, and means he smokes will expire. Liquid have to go through, and they have to do it now. Nitro getting shut down. Art's doubled up deep in his hands. Spam will not connect, and Naf has been given a chance. He'll take another kill. Bomb getting planted inside of the site, and it's a retake for Furia for 7.
Oh, Naf hidden in the corner, not giving anything up. Vinny gonna drop on in, and that's to his demise. Henny now the only man left, and he gets mopped up.
He gets caught on the tree, I think.
See, Twist is having to deal with Art's aggression, and the timing is awful for Twist. He looks away, Art comes around the corner. Goodbye, Twist. Nice meeting you. Grenade lands at his feet. And now Liquid just hitting B, but there's a triple setup here for Furia. Oh, sorry, there was.
How does Nitro win that? We'll never know. Vinny gonna try and take up position here. Burns Nitro down in the Molotov. Ooh. Tries to get the rest done on the back of the M4 and falls a little short. Naf gonna be plugging in those numbers, gets that bomb planted, and it's a Liege and Naf. Naf making an appearance once again in a 2vx now for Team Liquid. This time it's all on his back, and Yuri, well, he gets both. That's gonna be 7 rounds solidified for Furia at the end of this first half.
Pistol round, second half, second map. Next one will be Mirage, should we need it.
A little mid-push, but the flashes in response from Liquid, they'll blind everyone in alt mid. They take all the gunfights, and they win them all. Naf gonna shut down Vinny, trying to get out through the T-ramp. Keserato comes prepared and drops the smoke to get him by.
Now Stewie on his own at the back of B. He knows they're coming. He knows he's got to get 2 as Furia look for a bomb plant. If Liquid could deny that, that would be great for starting off this half. And Stewie will take the head swiftly off of Henny. Keserato trapped, and by now the rotations are already in. There are players in CT to support, and the flash keeps Keserato honest. There's almost nothing he can do here. They're coming for him though, and he's giving them a run for their money, but it's not going to be enough. Liquid shutting it down.
Fast, and that frees up these 3 players inside of the A-bomb site to just anchor this down and, you know, like really dig themselves in. Henny goes unchecked. Both the Banana players die. And now everything I just said is basically irrelevant because the B site is now wide open.
It's the way she goes sometimes, Bubs. It's the way of the road.
Oh.
Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. This time it's going to be a B hit for Furia. That's where they're going. 4 deep. Nitro playing for the Coffins.
Oh,
Vinny already very hurt. Meanwhile, this has gone swimmingly well for Furia. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's going to be too fun for Russ. Let's see what he's got. absolutely nothing.
And, you know, over on the T side, that's going to make all the difference. The fact that every single one of these players is finding success in these head-to-head duels and winning them out could spell some disaster for Liquid, who still have really 3 players kind of missing on the scoreboard.
Not going back to B. They were walking back out of mid, but instead they'll commit towards the A side with that bomb coming as well late. Naf is tucked and check it. The spam is there. Oh, he's doubled it. He has made this round somewhat winnable for Liquid with the pistols. Stewie is on a flank. He's on a rotation down Banana. And if Furia don't speed up, they're going to have a thorn in their behind.
Oh, and now that bomb dropped. There's Vinny at least getting the trade and retrieving that package. Stewie's come up through the bottom of mid. Is this still the A commitment? 20 seconds, it's got to be. They try and go in and they shut down Stewie. Nitro has to now try and deny this round from inside of the bomb site. And Vinny's going to swing wide to check it. Oh, but they don't believe in the check. Well, he's been known to create some art. So let's see if he can do anything in this round. I'm not talking about Bob Ross. I'm talking about Art himself. As he pushes into the site. He's only got block and armor. And that might not matter. He's able to do a lot of damage. Yuri helps out. Deagle and Vinny not quite able to deliver that kill onto Nitro. Back into this 3-on-3. The B site belongs to Furia, but Nitro's here with an eviction notice and he's ready to kick them out. Keserato and Art 2-on-3 to try and hold down this site in what was a 4-spy from Furia. Down goes Art. Keserato now gave it a good attempt a couple of rounds ago in the pistol. Here, this clutch could be answered. The call ringing out for Keserato, and he's trying to stand above it all, and he does exactly that. A 9th round for Furia, and I'm dead now.
He's got to do the heavy lifting. Ooh, the spam is there. I guess maybe a gap in the smoke, or Furia at least somewhat aware of the possibility they won't allow it to happen here for Liquid, and that gun will have to hold on for later.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Alige. They didn't get the kills, so maybe they're thinking that it's probably clear, because what man could withstand a volley like that from the Krieg? Alige is no ordinary man, though. More man, or rather more machine man. Turns out they are just as vulnerable to bullets as anyone else, though. And he gets turned up pretty easily there.
Full blind, of course. Yuri takes down Nitro. And the show continues. Twist with this AK tucked inside of the site. Yuri drops off in a pit. The rest of the hit from Yuri is over towards B. Bombs there as well. Twist has absolutely no shot to be had there, as Yuri is on fire right now.
They can't go any deeper than it, but they at least know that there's no one waiting on the other side. And now 20 seconds, this play's got to come in now for Furia if they're going to make it happen. 15 seconds. You can see Liquid is so antsy about rotating this 4th man around. He's only just come in now. It's Stewie on his way into this A site, but the shutdown is in. Twists and Nitro answering the call. Alige steps up with 2.
It looks like Furia want to double back, but they have yet to do so, and they've got no one in Bananas, so just constantly checking the backline, making sure there's no mid-flank. Keserato, crucial entry towards that A site. Alige is gone, and now Twist has to hold the line. He does.
Yeah, a bit of a menace down here in the pit. They try and assemble this boost. Keserato peeking above the smoke, and Nitro missed shot. That's going to cost him his life. Stewie and Naf, 2-on-3 in the retake. If they die here, the money is gone for Liquid. They can still field the buy, but it's not going to be great. So this is a high-risk, high-reward play. Stewie trying to close the distance. Spots Keserato, but isn't able to get the kill. And so for Naf, all that's left to do is run away and give it a go in the next one. 14 rounds for Furia now.
This is their last chance to stay in this map. Otherwise, we may just be seeing Mirage after all.
That's what it's starting to smell like.
Oh,
Stewie with the aggressive B push gets punished by Art. However, Naf on the follow-up. He takes down Art, also does a considerable amount of damage to Keserato, who's got to back out there now, and 4 HP, caught a bit of a grenade as well.
Yeah, Naf has got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. Doesn't quite manage to block that smoke. Furia, 25 seconds now. They have to go through this defensive smoke that the CTs threw on down. And that leaves them at the mercy of this AWP. Alige is dealt with and mopped up pretty much straight away. Naf has repositioned onto Emo. Oh, they've got him pinned First man goes round. Vinny meets his maker. Naf trapped. 10 seconds on the clock, and that kill comes in just in the nick of time for K-Cerato. Twisted Nitro now all alone at 2-on-3.
Nitro does have this grenade, though. If he does place it properly, he'll find at least one. K-Cerato on 4 HP and Yuri on half. Be right there planted on top of the bomb. K-Cerato watching down Banana. Nitro on his way back through construction. He's going to meet resistance of Henny to start things off, and Henny is just way too quick with it.
Oh, dear.
Here we are.
Oh, they hear Stewie start to roast the toast in the Molotov. And Naf's trying his best to stay alive on the retreat. Yuri still lurking in the apartments. Could be a real problem when it comes to denying these rotations from Team Liquid. Down goes Nitro. The rest of this round feels like it should just be a formality for FURIA, but they're keeping it informal. They're laying down the pain. Twists all alone. And he's just got to do the honorable thing. And that is let them take this one.
It's all about the stats, though. Get some numbers, get some kills. But a rating, oh, jokes. Fury's coming in on the back line. There it is. FURIA take it, 16-11. What an impressive performance. And Liquid on the T side as well. I honestly think if FURIA started T side, this could have been terrifying for Liquid. Those Kriegs are scary on the best of days. Yuri hiding inside of the A site. Art nearby on the balcony, getting spammed, getting tagged, and he will be dropped as well. Yuri got to hold his own with only a kill. It's a Liquid round so far. The bomb can get planted in the A site.
We've seen these pistol rounds with advantages get out of hand for Liquid before. This time, one thing that gives me some confidence is this double setup over towards window. You get a lot of versatility from this, especially with two players here. They're able to work together, trade off of one another. And now, FURIA, even as they know there's a man over in jungle, they won't expect a double hold. Vinny taps down one, but that's where Nitro swings out from the position in question to cement that pistol round for Team Liquid. Boosted up as well. This mid area is a real danger zone right here for Liquid. Are they looking to take the highway to the danger zone, or will it be the die way as they get shut down over here in middle? Man advantage taken for FURIA. K-Cerato didn't spot him, and this should be a guaranteed kill. There it is.
Yeah, I like this. Shui doesn't go and try and take the fight to Vinny. He instead waits for his team to group up. He has the market under control, and FURIA can't rotate through the most common point as a CT. With that bomb going down, they might just save. Henny and Yuri backing on out. They have the demo.
But not on Skybox, just, you know, show us the smokes.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. I don't understand the metrics on it, clearly. Hugo, here's the numbers man. Twist here, trying to put up some numbers of his own in towards the A-bomb site, but he gets dealt with there by Art. Yuri's here for another. And suddenly, we're into this man advantage scenario for FURIA. Naf has bailed.
Oh no,
the jig is up. The jig is up now, and wiggling on the angle. Stewie comes up short in the fight.
Up through the apartments. Stewie late to catwalk is going to be joining them 30 seconds on the mark. Art smoking the molly, sat inside of the site, and Nitro will take him down. Vinny now alone inside of B, and he will be gone as well. The flashes are fantastic for Liquid, and they've got a 4-on-3. K-Cerato doing his damnedest, but it's still not enough. With smokes coming down, he's caught out of the site. Might have to be a save here for FURIA once again, especially if Stewie finds a kill on the flank, but that has opened up a world for FURIA. That being said, they're still too far away. 2 on the A site, and the AWP here for Henny. It's going to have to be a save once again. 70 rounds for Liquid, and still building.
It's a little bit sad. Henny's never really had like a great spawn to really do anything flashy with this AWP early. Like this round, he's going to try and drop down into mid. Does get past, and that's helped out a bit by Liquid not really showing too much presence here. They do, however, go down towards the lower tunnels, and this is where this double setup of Henny and Art could do some real damage. Henny does it single-handedly. Both players down. Liquid, their hands are tied. They've got to commit to this B play. On the bright side, there's only one man here. That's K-Cerato. Hidden in the back of the bomb site. Speaking of bright side, the killers are in. 3 players here at the B-bomb site. K-Cerato makes his presence known, and maybe a little too known there to old mate Nitro.
Yeah, we've got a man on bench right now towards jail. Nitro been smoked off. He's coming out of his cage, though, and he's been doing just fine. Liquid 3-on-3 here in the post part. The retake's coming. Yuri gets a crucial kill, flashing his team back in. Naf trying to force the fight, going wide, but he's missed the timing. He's now pushed up behind Pillar, giving him good room inside of the site. Naf desperate to finish off the job, and he has done so, but both players on Liquid so low. A pistol could close this round, and Henny has gone for the sidearm. Has he got the speed? Has he got the accuracy? He's got one, but not the other. Nitro trades.
Double top mid smoke for efficiency there. Just kidding. That was probably a bit of a miscommunication from Team Liquid. Henny is trapped, and he gets fed to the wolves, or rather wolf, singular. Elige here alone, and in response to this, FURIA try and push the palace. We'll deal with one. They dethrone Naf, but Yuri, how long is he going to be the incumbent man on this throne? He gets pushed out by the Molotov, burns in it, perishes in the flames, leaving Vinny and K-Serato in a 2-on-3. Definitely a chance they can still deal more damage, but I'm looking at the map and I'm seeing Elige back in mid. He's the man who should have this round locked in, but instead he goes down. Now it gets interesting, now it gets spicy. Nitro, all alone, 1v2, his two teammates perished. And now he's got to try and pick up where they left off. The bomb is planted for him. Not tapped, he takes the peek, but Vinny is just so damn fast. FURIA, with just pistols, they managed to get this 6th round on the board.
Just like to argue for the sake of arguing.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's not, sometimes there's no right or wrong in CS, It is just about feeling. You've got to make those split-second decisions, and you've got to make do with what you got. Well, that's what K-Serato's doing on the B site.
Oh my goodness, he is absolutely owning Liquid inside of this site. He's not alive, or he's not dead yet. He stays alive with his AWP, almost hits the flick right there. And he does on a NAF. Good stuff. Nitro, yet again, 1 versus 3 situation this time, though. I do believe they have just seen him.
No, surely.
Oh, yeah, Henny gets the spot. Even if he didn't, Yuri was coming in from the short wrap. It's a 7-8 half once again.
Bombs down. Retakes on Liquid. Time against them in a 5-on-5. Kit smoke on Twist. Oh dear, they're getting melted by the clocks. Vinny up close, gets one. Yuri doubles it. The long-range shots from Nitro will trade, but at this point, these kills are meaningless. Elige does get on the board, but surely not unless he sticks the bomb with a smoke on it. I don't see a way in hell Liquid are winning this round. Henny covers. Elige, he's got to get that tap going right here, right now, and he's being hunted down. They're even in the smoke with the knives out. K-Serato cleans up the field.
Well, as soon as that fades, I'd imagine there's some sort of connector crunch coming if the catwalk hit doesn't work out. Perhaps he can peek out the kill. Nope, Stewie's too quick on the draw. Twist is going to have one for himself. 3 alive here for FURIA. Make it just 2, and then just 1. There was only 1, and his name was K-Serato.
Oh, Liquid, they can kill him off time if they want, but nah, they'll just take the frag and run away with it. Elige dropping the man in question.
Stew set up with the angle. He's able to pull a shot off onto Art. Find another one. He's going to drop a Molotov there towards the balls. Doesn't know that they're completely out. It's flanked, outclassed by Vinny.
Yeah, 2 massive entries, and that's a B-site gone for Liquid. If Naf doesn't get a kill as these players set up for the retake.
Cause some mischief. Real Ratatouille play here. And he's gone too.
Yeah, he's out of the kitchen.
Well, now's another shot at it.
Oh yeah, Nitro's had enough. He's finally going to give it up. Grenades coming in as well. A good time actually from the window room. And he's dropping the bomb and connector, heading towards A. There should be enough warning for Liquid, but the kills are already coming through and not for Liquid. Naf dropping the bomb again. The molly forcing him out, but there's already a player above him in the palace. Somehow, he's not dead. Okay, so Serato not capitalizing it now. A man coming through the smoke. Nitro has his teammates back covered, and Naf might be on his last legs here. Art going to take them out from underneath him, and it's a 2-on-1, but the bomb is retrievable.
Oh, Stewie should have this round dead to rights. Oh, there it is. There's the kill for Stewie, and a 12th round for Team Liquid.
ESL Pro League.
Got a B-rush here, Trace. Liquid's utility has been so good at least slowing these down, if not shutting them down. And you can see just the Molotov buys so much time. FURIA run at the start of the B apartments. That gets heard, and now Liquid, again, 3 players in this B site ready and waiting. FURIA is still going to commit, it seems. And this could get very bad, but the bomb is backing up, though. So let's see where this one goes. Art's got the entry, and he's doubled down. Depending on the result is whether FURIA will commit. And with these kind of results, you have to commit. The bomb coming in through the window. And Elige smoked off is only given 1 choke point to keep this round active for Liquid.
Ooh, good shot there from Elige onto Vinny. And that's going to be enough to stop Henny from planting the bomb. It does look like Twist continues to keep his eye on him.
Yeah, they're so aware, but he's taking so long. You know, I kind of love it at the same time, because if Liquid have started to forget about the position, they started to discount it with the more time that passes, but instead they should become more worried as Yuri gets closer and closer. He's coming in on this flank. Liquid out into the site, though. FURIA forget the bomb plant. They're all about kills. They know everyone is here. Yuri, he should have the drop. There's one going left, and he spots a second as well. Gets attacked through the wall. He can commit, but Henny's helped him out anyway. FURIA, 12 rounds on this T side. Stewie likes to do this, just like flick up and down. I think it's for keeping your attention on your crosshair, so you don't, you know, just stare at it and not think about, you know, what's on the other side.
I've known Stu throughout his entire professional career, and he's done that the entire time.
Yeah.
The entire time. I think it's
works out.
A little bit of a maybe a nervous tick or something.
Yeah,
like,
and also, you know, it
thing.
helps you like flick, right, if they're above. I don't know. Just keeps you attentive, I guess. And Stewie, he's got his eyes on the prize in this one, but he is going to get caught from Palace, the block, as they both try and come around the sandwich corner. He is right.
Yeah, his spidey senses are tingling. And there's the kill onto Vinny, albeit just barely. For Elige, this is where Art emerges from the window room, and he just might look to carve a doorway into this A site. Stewie brought down low. Back in CT, trying to deliver. Well, stand tall there for the first kill onto Yuri. Serato, keep your eye on him. He still has yet to give up this position in the Palace. Hasn't moved out, hasn't aggressed. But he will have to have eyes in the back of his head to deal with Nitro. Timing's everything here for Serato, and right now it's not looking good. He just checked behind him moments ago.
No.
There's the miss spray from Nitro. You can't let this kill escape from you, and he doesn't. Art comes in from the connector. Third kill in the round. This was a man who was bottom of the board for FURIA, and now having the game of a lifetime, and another kill looking for magic number 5, but Henny's gonna grab it. It's match and series point for FURIA, 15-13. No money for Liquid. That is not the start you want. Utility going in towards A. Stewie back in CT, or rather on triple with this scout. To deliver, does find damage, helps Twists out, gets himself another kill, but now getting spammed from either side. Stewie, how does he navigate this? The answer is you don't. You've hit the brick wall that is Serato. Henny gonna cut down these rotations, and he'll take the victory for FURIA, 16-13. They 2-1 Liquid.